Well, hello everybody. Come on in, help yourself to the kitchen. There's plenty of food, plenty to drink. Grab yourself something. Come on in, have a seat, and we're gonna have a blast. Got my crochet. Soon, uh, soon I have to start working on a baby blanket. I've got to get going because I'm going to knit it. Yes, indeed. I wanted, I wanted to print out a picture of the blanket. The color will be different, but the pattern would be the same. And I, I wanted to print it out so I could show you guys. Completely spaced it. Completely spaced. But that's just me. Oh my goodness. My mind is just so crazy. I have. So the guy that does my bags, he sent me a present. I have to show you. This is unbelievable. I have to show you. Look at that. It has a zipper up here and another zipper pocket down here. And you got the fake leather right here. It sits flat. Has a strap. And it's quilted. You can feel it. It's quilted. And look at the back. I love it. A very nice deep pocket. Another little pocket. Look at the little crayons. Look at the little crayons. I just love this bag. I had to show it. I just had to show it. Now, all right, Russ, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? I did something. All right, there we go. Okay, I just had to show you. Now, don't think I did not ask to see if I can get more. So he retired and he will make bags for me, just me. If he does bags, it's done on his time. But for me, he'll do bags at certain times. I respect that. Not mad. But I did ask, and he cannot make me. I was trying uh, because I was thinking about everybody because those are so cute. But anyhow, I asked. He said no. I respected that. Now we're moving on. He did, however, give me a little subtle hint. And my brain's working on it. So we're just going to have to wait. Surprises are the best. So moving on. Did everybody get their Herrschners catalog? If you did not get your Herrschners catalog and you would like one, I would email Herrschners, call them, and tell them you want to be put on their mailing list. And let me tell you, I might have to order some yarn You see that? $1.25 shipping. Yes, $1.25 to ship. You have to have a $35 order plus tax plus $1.25 to ship. So if you are on a strict budget, this might be the time that you can get a few skeins of yarn from Herrschners without breaking your budget, especially with the $1.25 shipping. Prices are good through August 31st. So everything in this book is good till August 31st. They have got some wonderful, well, you guys know I'm a big Herrschners fan anyhow. But oh, they have just some fantastic stuff. I love their Afghan yarn. It's a 2-weight yarn, like what I'm working with here, but it's 100% acrylic. This is one of their color packs. I didn't buy this recently. This I bought months ago. But this is their Afghan yarn. And this is one of their color packs. You get 2 of each color. And it's like $16, $17, something like that. And each ball is 244 yards. And you got 8. So you have over 1,600 yards for $17. You can't go wrong. And they have so many colors. So many colors. So that is these colors right here that I'm trying to show are the 2-ply Afghan yarns. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 48, 49, 50. There's like 51, 52 colors. They do have variegated. Not a lot, but they do have some variegated. And here's some of the color packs. There's some of the color packs. Each color pack in this, so they have different color packs. This is multi packs. That means you get a multi skein. You get 2 multi skeins and 6 solids that go with the multicolored skein, variegated. And the colors match really good. So that colorway in the multi, these colors tie into that. I love their color pack. And they have, oh my gosh, they have the worsted 8 stripes. It's just, so they do have color packs in their worsted 8. And that's what they're advertising right here. They have a frosty autumn, a flourish, a foliage, serenity, snowbird, a seashell, Moroccan, beach day, neutrals, fiery canyons, very merry, and sizzling sunset. And I got several of the very merry color packs, and the colors match the variegated skein. I love it. $17.99. You get 4 full skeins. Each skein is 489 yards. You can't go wrong. And at $1.25 shipping, so, if you only had $25 to spend, you could get a blanket easily for your $25. And it's a 4-weight yarn. They also have in their worsted 8 several different versions. You got a Fern Garden, a Northern Light, Morning Dew, Monette, Rainy Day, Berry, Spice, Macchiato, Prism, and Crushed Berry. It's a full 8-ounce ball. And I believe that it's like the same 489 yards per ball. And you get 4 of them, $17. And you get 4. That's just awesome. I mean, the colors are just amazing. I don't know. I don't think I don't have a worsted with me because I could have showed you. But so $4.47 for a 489-yard ball, 8-ounce, 226 gram, an I-9 crochet hook, or a 7 knitting needle. It's a medium 4, and I really like. I'm a big fan of the worsted 8, and I'm also a fan of the worsted 12. Now, the worsted 12, they don't have nearly as many colors. I'm hoping that changes, but if not, so be it. But look at all these colors that they have in the worsted 8. That is just fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 80 colors. And these colors are magnificent. For $4.47, you're getting 489 yards of a 4-weight acrylic yarn that washes up good, it dries well, and it's a workhorse yarn. I've not had any trouble with the worsted 8. I am so glad that Herrschners come out with that. It's just fantastic. And they do have some variegations. I think they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like they have 10 variegated. And I do believe the variegated yarn is also 489 yards. They don't shorten the length. They don't increase the price. It's the same whether you get a solid or the variegated. I really, so here, I believe I touched on it once. The Bohemian Romance yarn. I bought 3 pallets. When I say pallet, that means one of each color, not an actual palette. So a palette sampler is 12 balls. They're full skeins, and it's so soft. I mean, it's soft. So for 12, it's $57.99. If you're a club member of Herrschners, it's $25 a year. You get 10% off of that $57.99. So you're looking at like $52, 51 something for 12 skeins. And each skein is a regular price, $4.97. So yeah. And there's 12 colors. Like I said, there's 12 colors. And if you like heathers, they have worsted 8 heathers. Right there. It's kind of hard to see. But there's 3, 6, 9, there's 12 of them. And the sampler pack is $57.99. And there's 12 of them. Same yards, same yarn. It's just heathered instead of regular. I know this is all about Herrschners Catalog right now, and I do apologize, but this is a yarny channel. I talk everything yarn, and this book just came. And Herrschners has it's new. I've showed it in the past, but it is a worsted 8 Celebrate Sparkle yarn. So they have their Celebrate yarn, but then they have a Celebrate Sparkle, which has the silver string running through it. And there it is right there. 8 colors, and I love that one right here in the corner. That one is called Trick or Treat. Beautiful fall yarn. I'm talking beautiful. They have a New Year's Eve one that is kind of like different browns. That is gorgeous. They have a Lucky Charm that's like greens and gold. They have a Merry and Bright, which is green, red, and white. Sweetheart for Valentine's Day. Foliage for fall. Star Spangled for 4th of July. And then a pastel for spring. Beautiful yarns. And here is another version of the Celebrate packs of different, patriotic. So this one's different. So this one's patriotic, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, birthday, harvest, Christmas, and Halloween. I bought the Halloween pack last year. And the thing, okay, so like I was saying, these yarn packs, the yarn is very coordinated with the multi-skein. The colors match so well with the multi-skein. And the Halloween one sells out fast. So and it's $18, $1.25 to ship right now. And, for if you have a $25 budget, you can easily get the 4 skeins for $25. And So I was talking about the Herrschners worsted 12 stripes, and right here it is. Those are just awesome colors. And it's just, oh my gosh. And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 24 colors now of the worsted 12 yarn. So it's the same thing as the worsted 8 yarn, but only it's in a jumbo scheme of 12 ounces. The worsted 8 is an 8 ounce. The jumbo yarn is a 12 ounce ball. The 12 ounce ball is $7.47. And it's 743 yards. And I've got one right here, and it is soft yarn. It's not the softest, but it's softer than Red Heart. And I have it all. I would show you this is a 12 if I could. But I've got, okay, there we go. There it is. See? A Herrschner's worsted jumbo. I like it. This is a really nice yarn. And if you needed to put a baby blanket together, buy 2 of them, you easily have a baby blanket. Easy. And they have 12 different colors. Just Herrschner's is phenomenal. And Herrschner's also has a worsted 3 yarn. It's a 4-weight yarn, but only 184 yards. So if you have a smaller project, you don't want to spend, because there's people that like to have just enough yarn to complete their project, and that's it. And that is wonderful. I'm not taking anything away from that. To me, that is just awesome. I can't do that. I wish I could. But look at all the different colors. They don't have all of the colors like they have in their worsted 8, but it's starting to grow because it's becoming their worsted line is becoming very popular because it is a really good yarn. And they just have, and the colors, I'm telling you, this is white. Look at how bright white that is. And this has been sitting out on my table for months. And it's still clean. And look how bright. The sun has not started to fade it yet. This, I'm telling you, it's good yarn. And they do have Herrschner's tongue-tied. Herrschner's sells Red Heart. They have the Super Saver Ombre 10-ounce skein. They have it on sale for $9.99. Red Heart's gotten expensive ever since I think Lovecraft's bought them out. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think Lovecraft's bought them out. But they have Red Heart with Love. They have a plain Super Saver scheme with metallic. And they have a Red Heart Soft. So if you like the red, and if you pay the $25 a year for membership, you get 10% off, whether it's on clearance, sale price, regular price. And if Herrschner sends you an extra 10% off coupon, you're still going to get your original 10%. So that's 20% coming off your order. I'm just, I know I'm going on and on and on about Herrschners, and I do apologize. But Herrschners is underrated in my book. Herrschners should be up there with Premier, Lion Brand, and Mary Maxim. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. Herrschner should be up there as one of the main yarn contenders because there's nothing wrong with Herrschner's yarn. And their sister company, Herrschner owns Willow Yarns. If you are a member of Herrschner's and go to the Willow website, you get 10% off your order. So, Herrschner's has some premier yarns. They have the anti-pilling yarns, and they also have the premier everyday. They have premier puzzle yarn. So right now in this catalog, it's $7.99 a ball for puzzle. You can get a bag of 3 for $20. At $1.25 shipping, yeah, you do have to have a $35 order. So I guess if you had $25, I guess that wouldn't work for you because you have to have a $35 order. I wasn't thinking clearly when I said that at the beginning, but they have the Premier Basic yarn. The solids are $3.99 a ball. The multis or the marls are $4.49. And the Premier Basic DK is $2.99 a ball, or a bag of 3 for $7.47. That's just amazing. They do have a lot of Premier yarns, and they also have Burnett, however you pronounce it. Doesn't, it's fine. We all pronounce things differently, and that's totally fine. It's just, they have the Burnett blanket yarns. They have Karen Simply Soft. They have the Karen 1 pounds, the Karen Jumbos. They have the Pound of Loves. So, Lion Brand's Pound of Love is normally $13.99. Herrschner's is having it on sale for $12.99 a ball. And you get 1,020 yards. And it's a 4-weight yarn. That's another decent yarn I like to work with. And I also like to work with the Lion Brand Mandala, however you guys want to pronounce it. And the Mandala cakes are $8. 590 yards of cake, 100% acrylic. And it's a 3-weight yarn, and they have just some phenomenal colors. And I'm just kind of like just flipping through, seeing some highlights. And they have the Premier Puzzle Cotton yarn, Herrschner's does. They have the Lion Brand 24/7 cotton. They have Willow Yarns Caro cotton, Herrschner's Cottage cotton. So, and they also have their everyday value yarns, where you can get a bag of 5 for just so here I'm just seeing right there. I'm going to show you. So right here in this picture, it is its new acrylic yarn bag assortment. Stock your stash. This grab bag assortment includes 14 ounces assorted premium acrylic yarns. Styles and colors vary. It's their choice. You don't get a choice. $10. I love their cast-offs because it's their the cast-offs are from the worsted line, and that's what I like. Well, come on. I thought there's 2 pages here. Nope, I guess not. Just one. Okay. The page felt really thick. They have a bulky weight acrylic mill ends. It's 17.6 ounce bag of bulky weight yarn for $5.99. You can't beat that with a stick. Try and get 17.6 ounces of bulky weight yarn for $6. You can't. The only thing is you don't have choice color. But if you're not picky and you like bulky weight yarn, that's a steal. But yeah, they have a surprise baby yarn assortment for $10. You get 17.5 ounces. They have their 2-ply Afghan yarn in a bigger skein, 558 yards a skein. So that's like 2 of these in one. A bag of 3 for $8.37. That's a steal. And they have some antiquity yarn. Right here. That's their antiquity. It's $3.49 a skein, a bag of 5. No, where am I at? Okay, lost my train of thought. $4.79 a ball. A bag of 5 is $19.95. 489 yards per ball. Man, that's just amazing. And that antiquity yarn is soft. It's soft. I'm telling you, it's soft. But I mean, I can go on and on and on. And there's this, they have books, and if you're a, a member, pay your $25 a year, you also get 10% off books if you buy them. Or any accessories, you get 10% off. Patterns, 10% off. That yearly $25, plus you get a free shipping code. When you pay your $25, they'll send you a code in the mail, and you pick free shipping. That alone can be $25. So you can't beat that. Basically, they're giving you just 10% off. They got scrubby yarns. They got Premier Home Cotton. Um, yeah. They have Village Yarn Craft Cotton, a 743 yard cone for $17. And they have all kinds of colors. So yeah. But I had to show you guys. I had to show you guys um, this book. They have Herrschner's Cheerful DK yarn. It is a 3-weight yarn. They have 12 colors, 273 yards of ball, $2.99, a bag of 5, 12.45. 5 of them. So that's like over 1,200 yards for 12.45. It's a 3-weight. It's a DK weight yarn. You can't beat that. But this is what caught my eye. Is kind of like the back page because of the Halloween. Fall is my jam. I love Christmas, but fall is my jam. I love the fall colors. I'm sorry I babbled on about Herrschners, but I just got that catalog. I wanted to let everybody know, especially with the $1.25 free shipping or $1.25 shipping with a $35 order. And of course, I wanted to brag about my bag. My bag guy, so earlier in the year, I had him make, um, I contracted with him to make the bags for my countdown box in December. I've paid for them, I received them, and they are just phenomenal. He does superior work, just superior. And I wished he didn't retire. But, I'm just grateful. He helps me. He helps me out. And he's still willing um, to make my bags. Because I honestly don't know what to do when he stops or can't do bags anymore. I'm going to have to find somebody new. And that's going to be sad. I mean, not that I have to find somebody new. It's just, when you work with somebody and it's like they retire, it's like, okay, well, now I got to move on. Somebody fabulous will come along. I'm not worried about that. I know somebody fabulous will come along. It's just having to find, just the mentalness of knowing you have to find somebody. But, oh, I am sorry I went on that tangent, but I'm probably going to be placing a yarn order here tonight. I want to get a few things. It it probably won't be a huge order. Um, but I so I emptied 5 totes of yarn to make up the count or to make up the Christmas and July boxes, and I depleted 2 huge boxes of yarn. I depleted the huge boxes of yarn that I depleted. It all went in to the blue bags that got shoved into the Christmas and July box. So I got rid of a lot of yarn, but that's okay. It's okay because it is going into the hands of wonderful people that will make beautiful things. And I thought about um, doing some yarn packs. I thought about doing some yarn packs for Etsy for those that want, that want to step out of their comfort zone, or maybe just want something different, or maybe they just have trouble putting colors together. So Kevin bought me a color wheel for Christmas. So as you spin the dial, all of these colors will change. There's up here, there's down here, and then there's right here. It's just a wonderful color wheel. So if you put it in here, you can see all of the different color ranges. And here is the component color. So, you can change it up. You can get wild and crazy. And on the back it tells you how to use it. So, I'm thinking about putting yarn packs together. And putting them on Etsy for sale for those that have trouble. Or if maybe you just want something quick. It's like, I don't want to have to dig for stuff, or I don't want to have, I just want, I just want. That's just making too much noise. I'll put that away here in a little bit. But this has been a long-winded day. But only because I was talking about Herrschners. That took up most of my day. Or I should say, that took up most of my video. And I think this weekend I'm going to have Kevin help me draft a letter um, to Aberdeen Wool, because I don't want to rush them. I don't want my letter to sound like I'm rushing them. I just want my letter to be a heartfelt, I'm very sorry, you know, what you're going through. I understand. I'm not mad. Um, I'm just inquiring about my order because it is a huge order and it's for something that I need by September. And if you can't make it, that's fine. I'll go elsewhere. But I also want to ask the question, is it something, are they going to be able to fill my order? Because if they can't fill it, then we'll have to either look at a refund of payment, or maybe a different order. I might have to put in a different order. But either way, I'm not bashing Aberdeen Wool at all. It's a lovely company. I will still support them. They're just going through a very difficult time right now. And I believe my next video, so in my next video, I'm going to pick out 15 new hanks. I'm going to pick out 15 new hanks to ball up to put in my blanket. Um, because this is all I've got left, and those 15 will be done. And I've picked I picked all of the yarn for my blanket in front of camera. You guys haven't missed anything, other than I'm going to start crocheting off camera. I've got to get this done. I know I've been saying that for a couple months now, but Russ got very ill. I'm not 100% yet. We're working on that. I just sent my doctor um, another message um, today, um, seeing what we can do um, about my new medicine. I, I'm running out, so I've got to have, either he keeps me on the old medicine or he gives me something different, because I can't pay $400, 400 some dollars for a prescription, and that's after insurance. And I just read this week, because this is Thursday night. Um, I just read earlier this week that Blue Cross Blue Shield, which I have, is going to stop um, diet drugs. They're not going to cover diet drugs. Um, they specifically put we groovy or we go something, uh, and then there's two other ones. They're not gonna let people have. According to the article, the reasoning was they're tired of paying the high price for these prescriptions just to have people lose the weight, regain the weight, just to go back on the drug. Okay, I've got a lot to say about that, but this isn't the channel for that. I want to stress my frustration, and that's it. And I would like to start a, a different channel. Still keep this one, but start a different one so I can vent because it's sad. Maybe I should call it venting channel, the venting channel, where you can just vent. Say what you want to say. I don't say what you want to say in the comments. I don't care. Not for this channel. No, don't get me wrong. We're keeping this channel clean because um, I know that I have little kids watching this channel, so I'm keeping this as clean as possible here. I'm talking about if I start up the other channel, people can say whatever they want to say, but for this one, we have to keep it clean, please. I know my grandson. Oh, he just kills me. That's my boy. And if it comes down to he wants to learn how to crochet or knit, so be it. I'll teach him. Someone else can teach him. And if he needs yarn, all he's got to do is just uh, video chat me or send me a text, and yarn would be on the way because he knows he knows Pop Pop has a couple of skeins here and there. I don't have many, but I have a couple here and there. I got more than a couple. I'm just being goofy, but it's and when my granddaughter gets up there, if she wants to learn to knit or crochet, and they need yarn, you know, Pop Pop's got them covered. They ain't got to work. Their Pop Pop has them covered. I know my son's wife was saying something about she wants to learn how to crochet. It's like, okay, I can teach you, or you can learn. I can send you yarn. Uh, Kevin's nephew got married um, last year, I believe, if I remember right, and his wife crochets. And it's, we had a gathering a few weeks ago, and it's like, darling, remember, if you ever need yarn, come visit. Go shop through my totes. It's not going to cost you nothing. Just come shop through my totes. There'll be certain yarns that will be off limits. Um, those are the ones that are 30, 25, 30, $40 hanks. Like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of those, but anything else I have, be my guest. That's what I told her. And Travis spoke up, and Uncle Russ, she don't need no yarn. She's got plenty. It's like, no, come visit. I'll show you plenty. But, we do for family. We do. And my niece, she used to crochet. I don't know why she stopped, but I sent her a huge box of yarn. I mean, huge. But, it's family. And I would like, you know, to start doing small giveaways. Um, because I do have shipping bags, which is cheaper than a box to ship. Not a whole lot, but it is a couple dollars cheaper to use a shipping bag than a box. Um, but I'd like to throw some stuff in it and do small giveaways. I just I'm really torn about this, and I'm just being honest. I want to give back to you guys. I don't Shipping is so expensive. You know, to ship you know, a bag of yarn, is going to, you've got the price of the yarn plus you've got, you know, anywhere from 12 to $30 to ship, depending on where in the country. So you can easily have a small bag of yarn, and it's going to cost you, with the yarn inside plus shipping, it's going to easily cost you between $60 and $80. And it's not that I don't want to give you guys anything, but I'm not rich and shipping is expensive. And when I used to do a giveaway, I would do gift cards. That's it. That way, anybody in the world. So if you are in another country, you got to choose. If you won, you got to choose the gift card you want. But it had to be something, from somebody from Canada, or it could even be a yarn shop in your town. I can easily email them and say, and let them know, it's like, hey, uh, I need a $35 gift card, or can I PayPal you, or something, $35 for this person. So when they come into your shop, they have a $35 credit. I'm willing to do different things. My one lady, I believe her name was Marianne. I'm not going to give out last name, but her first name was Marianne. She was my very first giveaway. And she wanted her gift card from Hobby Lobby. I had no problem. I, got on. I ordered it. I got it. I emailed it to her. No big deal. And she held on to it until they finished building her Hobby Lobby that was close to her. And she told me um, she used it, and she got some really nice stuff. And I'm still leaning towards that. Just tell me what gift cards you want. Maybe you want maybe you want a Herrschners gift card, or maybe a Lion Brand or a Premier, Mary Maxim. Maybe you want a Lovecraft, um, Wool Warehouse, Webs, Little Knits. You know, there's so many. Or it could be maybe you have a small yarn shop in your town. That's why I like the gift cards, because maybe you want to support the yarn shop in your hometown. I can always email them and see what, do they have a gift card program? If not, can I pay you um, $35 and you just put a credit on the books for them. So when they come in, they give you their name, and they have a $35 credit. That's I like that idea so much better than shipping out a bag or a box of yarn. I'm not opposed to it. It's just shipping has just skyrocketed, and it's costly. I just and I don't want to get into this, every week I'm doing a giveaway. I don't want to get into that. Because then I just don't want to get into that. I'll I'll figure it out. Russ will figure it out. And you guys know my videos. I just, I'm brainstorming. I'm letting you guys know, and I get your guys' feedback. I read it. I read your feedback. It might take me a little time, but I do read them. I do reply when necessary. There's just, and I thought about doing subscriptions, but it's it would just be basically because you want to support the channel. You're not going to get any special content because I don't I want my content to be free for everybody. I don't care how much money you have. I want every video that I make free, available to everybody. So if I do a subscription, it's only going to be like a one tier, and it's just going to be, $2 or $3 to support my channel. And, maybe I can, have little, little something by your name for when I do a live, or when you send me a chat message. There'll be your name will have something special by it, letting people know that you support the channel. It's not going to be much because I'm not offering anything. It's just people want to support my channel, and this would be a way to support the channel. And it's not going to be, like I said, it's not going to be very much. So if you see memberships come live, it's just to support the channel. It's not to get special content. It's not to get special gifts. It's just to support the channel. Because my content will always remain free. Every video. Anyhow, this has gone on over an hour. And we didn't even get any visitors. I'm shocked. Tippy's over there. She's on top of a box, sleeping. Rudy's on his bed. Junior's on the couch. But anyhow, I am going to call this video done for today. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Okay? Bye.